Hello, I'm here with Stir the Imagine 88 and this is Neon. So today we are going to make bracelets like this. And this is an easy way to make bracelets that pretty much anyone can do. We have hot glue though, so if you're too young then you might need adult supervision or an adult to help you with the hot glue. But if your parents trust you and if you're an adult, you can easily make bracelets like this. So we have beads here, and some of these big beads, the string that we chose might not be able to hold up, so you might need some thicker string. But these tiny beads, yes, this string that we have here will definitely be able to hold it. So first what you want to do is get enough string that you think you will need. And what I like to do is I like to cut a lot more string than you need, so you can just cut off the excess if you don't need it. So we're making a bracelet today, and we have about this much string, and it's stretchy string, so it can stretch around your wrist. And then what you want to do is you want to take your beads and figure out a design that you want. So we got tiny beads, white beads, these beads, all sorts of beads, little colorful pearl beads, and all that. So we could take these pearl beads and there's pink, purple, and blue. What we want to do is get as many of those as you think you'll need. So you want to figure out a pattern, a cute pattern that you think would be cool. So I was thinking these pearl beads and these little beads that are really colorful. And they're all purple, pink, and blue. What I'm doing is here I am sorting the colors and all that so we can, in this tray, so we can figure out what our style is and what we're going to need and what the pattern is going to be.
And this way they won't roll away from you on the table.
Yes, because when I was making these without a tray, it was very annoying. So I'm going to sort these out. I'll see you in a sec. Alright. So we got some beads here. We got about 7 of each, and what you want to do is, if you're trying to make it super colorful and really cool, what I suggest is not letting any of the same color touch. And that's like my method, but you can do whatever you want. So I was thinking one of these, blue of these, pink, and then purple, blue, pink, purple. And then after purple, you do a blue of this kind, and it's alternating. Then blue, pink, purple. And with that method, you'll be able to pretty much make a bracelet. And you keep doing that with all the beads you have. So I'm going to assemble this. See you in another second. Alright, so what I did was I continued that pattern all throughout the thing. Blue, pink, purple, blue, pink, purple. All the way. So what you want to do is get your string and just put it all through there. And you want to be kind of careful because it can be a little frustrating. You start out with the blue. You gotta make sure that the string fits before you buy the beads. See? You gotta make sure the string fits. Blue. Pink. Oh. It's kind of like putting a thread through a needle, am I right? But putting a thread through a needle is a lot harder. Purple. So I'm going to put all these on the string, and then I'll see you in a sec. So Nana just told me that a cool way of making sure your beads don't come off are putting one of these clips that I usually use for closing the bags of chips for the end. And that way your beads won't come off. Thanks, Nana.
You're welcome.
Another tip is, while you're going, measure it to see if it'll fit around the wrist, because you don't want to make it too small or too big. If you make it too big, it's just going to fall off your hand, and if you make it too small, it's not going to look good. So I'm going to continue putting the rest of these on. Another tip, one of the reasons why you left so much slack on there is if something happens to the tip like this, and it makes it almost impossible to put your beads on, you can just snip it off. Snip it off. Snip it off. Oh, I got it. I'll use these scissors. Ah.
Okay.
Snip it off.
Always have to make your video using type it.
So I'm going to put the rest of these on now. Okay, everybody, I'm so sorry that the last video got cut off. This will be part 2. So I finished putting these on, but as you could probably see, it's a bit too big. So what you want to do, it's pretty easy, really. All you have to do is just take some off. So, plus I messed up at this part anyways. And just keep taking little by little off until you can see that this will be a good size. This will be about good. So what you want to do, we could take this off, I guess. What you want to do is tie it and try to make it tight. And then if you want to do some extra precautions, tie it 2, 3 times. And then what you want to do is take a hot glue gun and very, very carefully, okay, just put some hot glue on it. Then let it dry, because you don't want it coming apart, right? Right. And then you just let it dry. Hot glue dries relatively quick, so we don't have to worry about that. While it's drying, or probably after it dries, don't want to use those again, snip these parts off. And then once it dries, you can snip some of the hot glue off, as well as these, some extra string. We'll wait till it dries, and then we'll see you back. Right, everybody, so that dried. So what you want to do, just to make sure it doesn't come undone on this side, just hot glue that side as well. Be super careful when using a hot glue gun. You will burn yourself if you're not careful. Then later, once it dries, it'll be pretty easy to just cut it off if you need to. This excess string can be annoying when you're using hot glue. Right, well, wait till it dries.
Go.
Alright, now that it's dry, all you have to do is be careful not to snip the actual part off, but just snip these parts off so it doesn't look all sloppy. And you could probably snip the hot glue, but you have to be super careful not to get the actual string that's holding all the beads, or else all your hard work making the bracelet will be absolutely ruined. I did that once. I was not happy. And it kind of looks like a bead. A little out of place, but it looks like a bead. So, when you put it around your wrist, you can stretch it so pretty much one size fits all. So,
Beautiful, Neon.
thank you. Today, this is what we made. I think it's beautiful. Now you can make it on your own.